Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for Project Life Week 41. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for this video. Right now I'm just showing you all the different embellishments I've pre-selected to decorate these pocket pages. Most of the items are from the October Stories by the Month kit from Allie Edwards. I've also sprinkled in a couple other embellishments that I had that I thought worked. Some vellum word phrase strips that are from, I think, the Community Story kit from last year or the year before. Some alphas, which are from Freckled Fawn. What else? Some gold vellum foiled leaves, must be from last October Stories by the Month kit. I'm not even sure. And then just like some random chipboard pieces and some gold puffy hearts. I'm going to speed up the camera and continue to do the voiceover. So I normally speed up the camera to 4 times the speed, but this week came together very quickly for me in under an hour, which is like record time for me. So I slowed it down to 3 times. There I just zoomed in a little bit more. You can see I layered the vellum quote that says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers" on top of the leaf pattern card, and I think it mutes the leaf pattern, and also I'm able to feature the really pretty quote, which was super perfect for this first full week of the month, which is the 7th through the 13th. Then I'm going to use the alphas to spell out week 41, a label sticker from Studio Calico to stamp the dates, and add a couple of puffy hearts. The photo that's 3x4 on the left is a flip up I've created. It's 2 photos from my work week. One is of these little spookly crackers we made on as part of our cooking group in my self-contained classroom, and then the other picture is one of my kiddos, and she was making something with Play-Doh. I just thought it was such a cute little face that she had decorated, so I wanted to put that in there as well. You can see that I fussy cut out all the little hearts. It was a full 3x4 vellum card, but I didn't super love that it was on the black background, and so I decided to cut out all the hearts and use those as just additional embellishments. So I ended up adding a gray one and then the cream one and layering the Loving This word phrase strip on the top, and then I put a puffy gold heart and I spelled out spookily with those same alphas. And then I added the October tab to the card so that I would, or the photo, so that I would know to flip it up and look underneath. I literally kept it so simple. I put "so awesome" with the word phrase, but I didn't want it to be on the photo itself by itself because it would get lost with the color of the cabinets in the classroom. So I just put it on top of one of the label stickers and stamped the date. And then on the underside of that photo of the crackers is just the vellum leaf pattern paper. And again, you could totally fussy cut out those leaves and use those as well as their own embellishments if you wanted to do that. But I didn't really have anything I wanted to journal about because I have a journaling card underneath it that says "Making 'Tis the Season for All the Things," and I'm going to use that card as my journaling spot for those photos. So it was a nice way for me to use that leaf vellum and, you know, not have it just be a blank white backside of the photo there. There is a lot of journaling in the next row because there are the Making and Today journaling prompt cards. And so I will read you the journaling about the Making card. It just says, "All the fall crafts and treats at school. For our cooking group on Fun Friday, we made spookly crackers and watched the read aloud." And I love how creative areas. She's so artistic and smart. I caught her making this adorable little person out of Play-Doh. And then the today's little story about right now, I journaled about work and said, "Work is bananas. The kids are adjusting slowly, but when they have behaviors and set each other off, it can go from calm to out of control in seconds. It's really difficult not having enough staff and lacking support from administration. It's very convenient to bring Nora with me and back home after school, though." And then the middle picture between the journaling cards is myself with one of my buddies who has a, he has to keep his face off of the interwebs. And so I just covered up his super adorable face with a little post-it there. And I just trimmed down the word phrase vellum strip that says, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much," which is a Helen Keller quote, and stapled it with my tiny attacher and added a little puffy gold sticker heart. And that was it for that card. And then the bottom row is just October Stories vellum card, and I didn't add anything to it because there is just so much going on as far as embellishments throughout the rest of the pockets, especially the 4x6 photo to the right of it, which is just some gorgeous scenery. We passed this farm on the way to cheer competition, and every day back and forth on the way to cheer practice, the trees have been stunning. Just every beautiful fall picturesque color you could imagine is on the trees and in the scenery. So I wanted to include it, and I trimmed off the heart, which has the leaves. I trimmed off the little like speech bubble portion, and then I offset it with two of the gold leaves. Well, really they're vellum, clear vellum, but the print is made with gold foiling and they just look so pretty. So I added those, and then the Yes chipboard piece, which is from the Yes No Story kit, I think, and then a gold heart. Then on the top left, I put a word phrase sticker that says enjoying autumn's splendor, and then it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Fred Rogers, of course. That word vellum strip. Stapled that onto the picture and then put another little gold puffy heart. That's going to wrap up the left side of the spread. I told you it came together really quickly. So while you guys are watching me finish putting the left side of the spread together, I'll just chat a little bit more about, what's been going on with life. I have been working full time. It's been very busy and extremely draining because it is, you know, my first time working 5 days a week in a while, and it's only for like a month or so, but it is a huge adjustment when you haven't worked a full-time job in almost a decade. And to go from, not working full-time to being in a self-contained classroom where the kids are severely autistic, nonverbal, have lots of behavior issues and things like that. It is a lot. It's emotionally and physically draining. I absolutely love it though. So, it's very fun and, well, I don't know about fun. It's challenging and I like to be challenged, and I really enjoy loving on the kids. So, and I love my coworkers as well. So life has just been absolutely nonstop for us. And the days, with cheer, it's like you come home, unpack our bags, get Nora a snack, make sure she does her homework. I'll work out because there's no way I'm getting up at 4 in the morning to work out before I have to be at school. And then make dinner, out the door, and to cheer practice, home by 8, shower, go to bed. I spend maybe an hour with my husband and do it all over again the next day. So I'm thankful that this is just a temporary moment, just a short blip in the year where the season is incredibly busy. But I know a lot of people don't have the privilege of being able to pick and choose that type of schedule. So I am very grateful that I'm able to do that. So just letting you know, that's why my content hasn't been necessarily as consistent. I still think I've been putting about 3 videos a week, maybe 4, but I have not been reading at all. I have nothing in my media journal. So that one is definitely taking a back seat for now. And it may be like that for the rest of the year, and that's okay. But anywho, I'm now working on the right side of the spread. I decided to use this vellum piece. I think it's from September. And I backed it with computer paper so that you could see the faux paint swatch underneath it more. And then I'm doing the same thing I did on the bottom left 4x6 photo where I layered 2 leaves with a heart die cut. And then I added an additional vellum heart, and I layered October Here's the Story over the top of it from the word phrase sticker set. And then on this journaling speech bubble card that has Monday through Sunday, I just journaled like a list of things for each day. So Monday, I wrote finally feeling better, back to lift 4, which is my workout program. Tuesday, haircut and color, prime day and a decent day at work. Wednesday, early release day, thank God. Thursday, my December daily box arrived. Friday, picture day, errands, new clothes, Burger 21, and practice. Saturday, cheer competition. And Sunday, literally stayed home all day. And then the photo on the right is Nora's picture day outfit. So I just used those alpha stickers to put pick day fit, and put a vellum heart that I cut out earlier in the video with the word phrase strip that says lovely and stamp the date. And then the middle row is a picture of her and one of her good friends who she cheers with named Mia. And I put the rest of the leaf, or no, not the rest of, that's a full leaf that I use there. I just layered a leaf underneath the chipboard that says enjoying to the fullest and then put 2 puffy hearts. And then I created this 4x6 grid photo in Diptyque, which is an app I use to do that. And I think it's like $5, but it's so worth it. And then I put 6 photos from throughout the day of competition. I kept it really simple. I just put stapled the one of those vellum word phrase strips that says good people doing good deeds have a way of bringing about positive change for the future. And then I stapled another vellum heart and put a gold heart, and that was it for that picture. And then the bottom row is actually 2 3x4 cards taped down onto a piece of 4x6 computer paper so that they stay together inside the 4x6 pocket, because that is the size that it's intended for. I just didn't have that size photo to include, and I really wanted this picture of Nora holding the trophy. They got 3rd place, and so I just used the loving card, which matches the other cards on the left that say making and today. And I journaled loving, and it says super thankful for these things. And I wrote competition day. We had to get up early and be all ready to go. I did Nora's hair and makeup, and we left at 8:30 for Greenwich, about a 45-minute drive. Junior Bulldogs were first on the mat. They did the best they'd ever done, and we were all so happy. They got 3rd place, and while a few girls were sad we didn't get first like last year, they were mostly excited. Nora was obviously happy. And I just used those alpha stickers again to spell out third with an exclamation point and then put a gold heart. Kept it really simple. And the last card is just the 3x4 Here's What's Real Right Now. No idea what Stories by the Month kit that's from, but I loved it and I thought it matched really well. And I just put the leftover vellum hearts that I had cut out on that, and then a gold puffy sticker heart, and then the chipboard arrow that says this story, pointing to the picture of Nora holding the trophy, because it's my favorite photo from the entire week. Probably, maybe not my favorite. It's tied with the picture of her in her picture day outfit because she looks so cute. So there's really no journaling about competition other than the loving card, and that's totally fine. I think the photos do a really great job of summing up our day. The photos in that 4x6 grid that I made is on our way to the competition, or got a Starbucks, and then right before we were waiting outside to go in the building, her friend Mia's holding her, which was really funny. And then I'm doing tattoos on the girls' faces, so somebody took a picture of me doing that, so I was able to screenshot that and make that into a little picture. And then I zoomed in on a picture of Nora being the back spot for a 2-man stunt, which is really impressive at this age group. And then the middle photo on the bottom is the circle they made before awards were announced. And then a picture of Nora standing with the girls after they came off the mat and had done their routine. I'm so proud of them. They were kind of a hot mess. I'm not going to lie. At the beginning of the season, we were all a little bit concerned. By all, I mean the parents who had kiddos on juniors last year. So you're a junior for 2 years. It's 3rd and 4th grade girls. So going into 3rd and going into 4th is when you start, because it starts in the summer. So we had only 9 girls from the previous, or 8 girls from the previous year who had experience at this level. And so we had, let's see, I can't do math, but there are 24 girls on the squad. So that's a lot of new girls, 7-year-old girls. Some of them were 8, but most of them were 7 when they started and are still 7. So it was a lot. We were like, oh boy, this is not going to be our year, because last year we got 1st place. This year we were like thinking we probably weren't even going to place at all. So when we were announced as the 3rd place winners, you know, I was excited, Nora was excited, but a lot of the girls who had won last year were very disappointed. So that's kind of the story behind our day. And then Sunday, there's literally no photos because we stayed home. We were supposed to go to her last regular season game. Oh, here are the close-ups. And Nora was up in the middle of the night. My husband's been sick for a week, and it was going to be 42 and rainy where the game was, so we decided just to stay home. And our coaches, thankfully, were really gracious. So that is our week. I'm glad that we made it through. We're about halfway through the month now, so let me know how your month is going. Do me a favor, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, friends. Remember that you are enough, and thank you so much for being here. Bye.